Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Eliza Demarest, and I'm here with Michelle to share a little bit about the Abundance Project and this mission of health and wellness that we're both on. So, first of all, what is the Abundance Project? We are we're kind of this collective of women. We invite men as well, but we are definitely more women in this, heart-driven women that are on a mission to help people tap into abundance through health, personal development, and empowered business. Our goal is to help as many people as possible reclaim their health, their physical and financial well-being. And we envision a world where people are thriving and not surviving, a world where the power of fruits and vegetables and simple nutrition is regarded higher than any artificial quick fixes, a world where people truly have the power to design their own lives, a world full of abundant health and abundant wealth. So I want to talk a little bit about who we've partnered with, this organization called the Healthy Living Revolution, which is all about inspiring healthy living around the world. We've locked arms with thousands of others on this mission to help as many people as possible create more abundance in their life. Before we get into that, we'd like to share a little bit about what's going on in the world of health and wellness and give a peek into how this has affected our lives in big ways. So when this came into my life, I thought I was really healthy. I have been really healthy. I was dealing with some mental health stuff, and kind of spinning the records of depression and things like that. But to be honest, like the nutrition part of my life, I thought was really solid and really good. So when my friend first shared this program with me, I really liked that it wasn't focused on what we were necessarily missing in our diets, but what we needed to add. And not necessarily in like a lack mentality, but like, people first of all take multivitamin supplements because we're deficient in something we're not getting from food. So I really liked that this was really whole food nutrition based. And I think it's great to eliminate things in our diet that cause inflammation, whether that's from stress, illness, or even just working out. But when our body doesn't have the tools and building blocks it needs to repair itself, there is a compounding effect of negative things that can occur. It really does come down to getting enough plant matter into your body on a daily basis. We all know that eating more fruits and vegetables is good for us, right? We know that most of our plate should be fruits and vegetables, but I don't think people actually realize how many fruits and vegetables serving size that we're supposed to actually be getting today. So play with me for a minute, hold up your fist and just look at the size of your fist. This is a serving size, and we're supposed to be getting, actually, I'm going to ask you first. So think about how many that you get on an average day. Just take a minute. So the average answer that we get is anywhere from 1 to 4. So if you're in that range, it's totally normal. But do you know how many we're supposed to be getting? The answer is 9 to 13 servings. 9 to 13 servings every single day of fresh, vine ripened fruits and vegetables. I'm pretty sure even the healthiest person in the world doesn't do that. I'm not talking about the day after that you go to the grocery store, like every single day. And if you're an athlete, that number doubles. And if you're sick, that number triples. So literally every single day getting this much. Pretty insane. When you're doing this, there is a compounding effect of good things that are happening in the body. But if you're not doing this, then there's a compounding effect of not so good things that can lead to a number of different health related issues. So a lot of you might be wondering why this number is so high. It's because of the produce we're eating, one, and two, I'm sure we would all love to have a farm out our backyard, but the reality of it is it's not a reality. And so a lot of the produce that you see on the shelves, you see rock hard avocados, green bananas, sometimes like lettuces that are pretty much bad when I buy them. That produce is telling you a couple things that usually that it was picked way too early and wasn't able to develop all of its micronutrients. On top of that, it's been shipped hundreds of miles, and every day it's off of the vine, it loses nutrition. And think about this. So, fun fact, to get the same amount of to get the same amount of vitamin C in one orange 50 years ago, we have to eat 5 oranges today. This really helped me understand the gap in my nutrition that needed to be bridged. So next I want to talk about, and I'm going to have Michelle come in and kind of tell her health story in a minute. But first I'll talk about what is this that we're even talking about. So about 25 years ago, this really amazing company called Juice Plus figured out how to create concentrated fruit and vegetable powder and put it into a capsule. Now, I feel like the second I say the word capsules, people's brains immediately jump into supplements and multivitamins. So I'm just going to reel you in for a second. Even though it comes in a capsule, powder that comes in a capsule, it is not a vitamin and it is not a supplement. You can see on the label of the back of the product, it actually has a nutrition facts, not a supplement facts. If you went to, in your cabinet, in your house, and looked at your multivitamin label, it's going to have a supplement fact. If you went and bought a bag of frozen broccoli, it's going to have a nutrition label. So even though this comes in a capsule, it's just fruits and vegetables. Think about a salad bar in a capsule. We have a fruit, veggie, and a berry blend. My favorite part to share about Juice Plus is how it's made. So it is made, we work with small to mid-sized farmers in all of North America, and they grow the produce where it grows best. They actually let it vine ripen, which is super important for nutrient density. And the fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is better than juicing. We use the entire whole food, including peels, leaves, and seeds whenever possible, which provides way more nutrition. In an orange peel, for example, up to 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. I don't know about you, but I'm not eating orange peels every day. It is then dried at low temperatures to preserve the live nutrients and enzymes, and then put into capsules and chewables. It is scientifically proven to do what we know fruits and vegetables are supposed to do in the body. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world, with close to 40 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals done by some of the most prestigious labs around the world. The last one that I want to talk about, and then I'm going to have Michelle come in, is our omegas. So this is pretty new to the Juice Plus family in the capsules. And so this is a vegan omega, and vegan omega. We pack omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 into one plant-based capsule by skipping the fish, going straight to the source, which is deep water algae, and by utilizing natural occurring omegas in other plant seeds like tomatoes, pomegranates, and buckthorn seed berries. Our omegas are cold pressed, and like the rest of the Juice Plus product line, tested with the highest standards through an NSF certification, which is pretty much like a global organic certification. So Michelle, I would love to have you come on and tell us a little bit about like what has this product done for you and just like the community in general.
So I started taking the product regularly about 1 year ago, almost exactly. And I have noticed over the course of constantly daily taking these supplements daily, and just over time, I've seen my skin clear up. I've seen my energy levels improve. So I was coming out of being a college student, and I'm working full time, and I have a young child. So I was fatigued, and now I'm never fatigued. I have so much energy. I don't know what to do with it. The community that I found just recently, Eliza was over here in California. She's in Colorado right now, but she was here in California for this conference, and the people that I met are the most inspiring, heart-centered people that I have encountered, and it just felt so good to be around them, and it feels so good that I flood my body with nutrients every single day. And then on the flip side is I also am sponsored. So my order sponsors my son. He gets to take the same nutritional gummies that I take. So yeah, I'll give it back to Eliza.
No, I love that. So what Michelle's talking about too, I'll just drop in some info for any mamas out there. So when Michelle gets the product each month. She's also sponsoring Nolan, so Nolan gets product for free. So he's doing the gummies right now. But once he is old enough, if he wants to take the capsules, like he can do that too. So he has the option of both. And the company has sponsored over, I mean, 1 million kids or something. It's pretty insane. And all these kids are getting nutrition in their bodies for free. It's super awesome. So the other thing that we have with the product line, we do have shakes that are really amazing. I'm not going to go too much into them, but they're really yummy. They have a lot of prebiotic fiber, which feeds the good bacteria in your stomach. Probiotics, super hot right now, but we also need prebiotic fiber to feed those happy things in your belly to make it happy. And as we know, or maybe some of you know, some of you don't, but 90% of your serotonin is made in your gut. So a happy gut makes for a happy human. And a lot of my story with the product has a lot to do with mental health. So when I started this 2 years ago, I was on a pretty high dosage of antidepressant medication. And after about a year of being on the product, I started feeling things very similar to Michelle, like so much more energy, mental clarity, with sleeping better, better digestion, like just things in your life that make you feel really healthy and really awesome. And you begin to show up in bigger ways that you never imagined you could before. And that's kind of what has happened. And I've been able to wean off of my medication almost down to, I take 95% less or so than I was on 2 years ago. And I feel amazing. So a lot of mine definitely has to do with creating a healthy gut.
And being able to show up and feel your best is so important. It's why I keep taking it every single day, because I'm able to show up as the best as the best designer. I can show up as the best mother. I can show up as the best friend. I can show up as the best partner, because I feel good, and taking care of myself is so important.
Right? Yeah. Like when you're healthy, you show up in ways that maybe you couldn't before, right? Being a great mom, a partner, worker, whatever it is. Yeah, making choices in your life that are going to empower you. So we could talk about the products all day and the health programs. We do have a program inside of this that Michelle can share more with you about. It's called the Shred 10. It's just kind of a jumpstart program into bettering your health, but within taking Juice Plus every single day. So definitely ask her about that. We also have tower gardens that are aeroponic gardening systems. They're so cool. They are soil-less, so only water, uses 90% less water than normal agriculture. Super cool. I want to talk a little bit about the business of this, and the mission behind this. So yes, the products are amazing, but something that's really transformed my life is the business aspect of this. So when I signed up for this, I knew I was signing up to take a product. I did not know I was signing up to change my life and transform it and like meet a family. And from a career standpoint, at the time I was waitressing my butt off, and trying to teach yoga at the same time. And it was a very confusing, like I had been waitressing for so long and was exhausted and made good money, but knew that was not what I wanted to do. I knew I was made for more. And so I just started watching somebody my age, very similar gal, that was doing this and kicking butt at it and creating a life and living life on her terms. Like every single 24-hour of her life belongs to her. And I wanted that so bad. And so I just started to link arms with her and was really coachable. And she was my mentor, and it got me out of working in the restaurant industry. And I only do this now and am able to share this wonderful mission with all these heart-driven women, like Michelle, and teach yoga on the side. But it's really awesome. So I'm just going to say a couple things about what the business is. Actually, you know what, Michelle, first, I would love for you to talk a little bit about like what you are excited about the mission aspect of it. Like, why does the business make sense to you?
The business makes so much sense to me because it's flexible. It's something that I can start doing now with the position that I'm in. And then it's also Oh, sorry. I just got totally distracted.
You're good.
What excites me about this business is the potential. The potential of this business is what excites me. The potential of the time freedom that I'm going to gain from this. And then also the potential of reaching out to other people and seeing other people find health in a simple way that's impactful and actually makes a difference and is meaningful. It's not something that's just cosmetic. It's not something that is just a band-aid. It's healing yourself from the inside out and sharing that with as many people as possible. I've always been really dedicated to health growing up, and I've always been really ambitious and busy. So having this simple way to integrate nutrition, but then also share that with other people. And I know what kind of impact it had on me. I know it will help others. So that's important to me. But I guess what I'm most excited about is the potential of having time freedom. So that's what I'm working towards.
Yeah, totally. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're sharing it with others, because we know that independence is freedom for people. And just to give you a little brief insight, and then we're going to close it down. But this business costs $50 to own your own virtual franchise with Juice Plus, which is literally less than $1 a week. And all we do is share this by word of mouth. And, imagine pretty much everything is shared these days. You're buying something from someone. So that's pretty much what we're doing and sharing our passion with it. We don't have boxes of Juice Plus in our garage. We're the middleman, we're the relationship maker, the connection. Juice Plus does the rest, the billing, the shipping. There's amazing things like once you become more involved in the community, there's things like a full health benefits package that is amazing. Chiropractic, life, long-term care, medical, dental, vision, a monthly expense allowance, holiday bonuses. They're just crazy. They take care of you and they give back in really big ways. And so I just want to close this down with saying thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. And I know it means a lot to Michelle to have your support here.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, if anything resonated, or if you have any questions, please reach out to Michelle. Michelle, would you like to say anything else?
Just thank you so much for watching this. And if you have any questions, let me know. And thank you, Eliza, for being.
We're high school friends, actually.
Yeah, we grew up in the same small town out in the middle of nowhere.
So awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye.
Thank you.